gift cards. I score major points with an amazing spa experience at a really affordable price, like a hot stone massage or a rejuvenating facial. I never get penalized for buying the wrong size.
Yeah, Carly, this fits.
And I've let everyone know Hand & Stone is my favorite kind of timeout.
This holiday season, get ahead of the game with gift cards from Hand & Stone.
More than 100 absences and still seniors graduated. Shocking findings by the 7 on Your Side I-team about a local high school.
Gunned down by police, but was it justified? A family and a local lawmaker are demanding answers.
And you may give them to your pet every day, but could it be making them sick? The FDA warning next.
ABC 7 News at 11 starts now with breaking news.
And first at 11, breaking new details about that missile launched by North Korea just minutes ago. State media in that country reporting it's a new type of missile capable of reaching the U.S. mainland. Today's launch was the highest and the longest the regime has ever conducted. President Trump responding tonight saying the United States is ready.
I will only tell you that we will take care of it. We have General Mattis in the room with us, and we've had a long discussion on it. It is a situation that we will handle.
The launch of that missile, which landed in the Sea of Japan, comes just 1 week after the president redesignated North Korea as a state sponsor of terror.
Now, the news tonight, a 7 on Your Side investigation. Ballou High School claimed to make history this year when all of its graduating seniors received at least one acceptance letter to college. Tonight, though, there are questions over how many of those graduates were actually qualified for that diploma in the first place.
That's right. In some instances, our I-team found students missed up to 75% of their senior year. 7 on Your Side's Nathan Baca joining us now with a closer look.
Nathan, this doesn't add up here. How can you miss 75% of a class and still graduate?
It doesn't add up. We've obtained thousands of pages showing the complete attendance and grades for Ballou High School in D.C. They show alarming gaps that some D.C. school board members are calling shocking. We can't show you the detailed documents because they contain students' personal information, but we can show you a representative sample of what those documents show.
There's 181 school days in the D.C. public school year. Records show high school seniors miss 135, 140, even as many as 151 days in unexcused absences. Graduation lists from last school year show all of those seniors still graduated Ballou High. Despite missing all those classes, internal school records show their teachers would give them passing grades in most classes, even giving the occasional B. 7 on Your Side analyzed the numbers. Ballou teachers were much more willing to give A's and B's than D's and F's in their classes. That despite Ballou High flunking more students in the standardized tests than almost any other school in the district. State Board of Education members and high school teachers tell 7 on Your Side this problem of low attending students still getting diplomas is not unique to Ballou High School.
7 on Your Side is still working these numbers to discover what this means for you and your children. D.C. Schools Chancellor will answer our questions tomorrow morning, so stick with 7 on Your Side for more on this developing story. Jonathan?
All right, Nathan, thanks. And tonight we're finally learning more about the man that was shot and killed by U.S. Park Police 11 days ago. He's now been identified as Bijan Rezar. Police say that he led them on a chase down GW Parkway, eventually forcing them to open fire. But that's all they've said about this incident. And tonight, the family and local lawmakers want to know more about this. Jay Korf joining us live in Fairfax County with hopefully some answers. And Jay, it's been a long time coming.
The silence for the last 2 weeks has really been kind of disconcerting.
Virginia State Senator Scott Surreville, like many others, is wondering, why did Bijan Geyzar flee from U.S. Park Police? And why, according to investigators, did the pursuing officers shoot and kill the 25-year-old accountant from McLean, his SUV, ending up in a ditch? Well, State Senator Surreville is sending this letter to the director of the FBI asking that they release more relevant details.
The FBI standard operating procedure of no comment, I think, is creating a lot more questions than are necessary, and I think they need to get some information out.
Scanner audio of the shooting paints only a part of the story.
Car 2, Charlie, we're at Fort Hunt, Alexandria Roads. The Park Police are firing shots.
10-4, copy. Fort Hunt, Alexandria Avenue, and Park Police is firing shots, 1941.
Bijan's sister posted an impassioned plea on her Facebook page calling for justice. It reads in part, Bijan was the best brother and friend, my only sibling, and the most beautiful soul I have ever known. For reasons completely unknown, he was fatally shot in the head 3 times by 1 or more U.S. Park Police officers. He was unarmed. Nothing could ever justify this. This is not right. Now back live at the scene of this incident, we should note that U.S. Park Police turned this investigation recently over to the FBI. Officials there are not elaborating much on this case other than giving out the most basic details. Reporting live, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Jay, thank you. And tomorrow, a final farewell for a police officer who made the ultimate sacrifice for a city. Baltimore Detective Sean Suter will be laid to rest on Wednesday, and the search for his killer continues. A reward for any information leading to an arrest is now at $215,000.
Did you assault a police officer? No.
Well, this was a first-hand view of an intensive manhunt and eventual arrest of a teen that was accused of attacking a D.C. police officer. And that teen eventually captured up on the roof of an apartment building. And you're getting a first-hand account and view of what actually happened this afternoon. It all played out with one of our reporters in the middle of it all. Our Tim Barber has the story you'll see only here on 7.
We blurred this teen's face because he's a minor. Sir, did you assault a police officer? No. But the scare he's accused of making this afternoon was major. Attacking a stranger near Meridian Hill Park, then an MPD officer. Residents watched the intense search from their homes.
It was kind of excitement. Usually there's not much going on here.
Susan Totter's neighbor led the police search the back of their complex. Then these construction workers yelled to the officers that they spotted the teen in the building next door.
I could hear somebody's radio saying, "We spot the guy on the roof." So I came up here and tried to spy what I could see.
Turns out Totter could see the suspect, and she led